Hi, my name is John Peña. I'm a real estate agent in El Paso, Texas with eXp, and this is kind of a 6-part series. It might change into like a 7, 8, 9-part series, but for now, it's a 6-part series specifically for relocating buyers or even local buyers. All of this information is still basically the same. So, last video, we talked about submitting offers. So now, video number 5 here. Let's say that you found your dream home and you submitted an offer and the seller accepts your offer. For a seller to accept your offer, all they have to do is essentially sign it, right? Because the offer that we sent them has been digitally signed by you, and so it goes to them, and if they sign it, essentially, then they are saying, yes, we accept your offer, and we have what is called an executed contract. So, one, this is a very exciting moment, and you should take a moment to celebrate and be happy that you are essentially, hopefully, getting your dream home, a beautiful home that you are excited about moving into soon. But there are some things that need to happen in what we call time is of the essence. So let's make it simple. Let's say that the seller accepts your offer on Monday, okay? Monday is the accepted date of the contract. Tuesday is day 1. We've got Tuesday is day 1, Wednesday is day 2, Thursday is day 3. Now, this 3-day window is very, very important. And if you don't do a couple of key things, you are going to default, and then all deals are off, and we could potentially have a problem, or chances are you might not get this home. So day 1, 2, and 3, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Within this time window, you have to do, currently in March 2020, you have to do 2 things. Number 1, you have to give the earnest money. If you're in town, you can go directly to the title company and write them a check. If you're out of town, you can wire the money to the title company, but you have to get the earnest money, that deposit for the home, you have to get the earnest money to the title company within that 3-day window. So basically, Thursday by 5 p.m. El Paso time, that earnest money has to be in the hands of the title company. Now, the next thing that you have to do, which is tricky for relocating buyers, but it's about to get a whole lot easier. Currently, and this is only for another month, so if you're watching this video down the road, skip this next 10 seconds. The option money, if you included a termination option period, let's say $100 for 10 days, during which time you can, terminate the contract for any reason, which I strongly suggest you do. Let's say it's $100, you have to get that $100 to the seller, directly to the seller via me, or to the seller's real estate agent. Now, if you're local and you're here in El Paso, that's super easy. You can just write me a personal check, I can go get it from you, and I can take it right to them, no problem. If you're a relocating buyer and you're out of town, it's a little bit trickier because you have to overnight a check, and it has to get here, and so it's been tricky. The awesome thing is that starting in a month or so, it's going to get a lot easier because the earnest money and the termination option money get sent one payment directly to the title company. All of the real estate agents are super excited about this because it's going to make it so much easier. So let's say that you're buying a home and the earnest money is $1,000 and the option money is $100. In a couple months, you're going to be able to just send $1,100 directly to the title company. You can either take it directly to their office, or you can wire it if you're out of town. And then that $1,100 goes to the title company. As long as it's within that 3-day window, you're all good. 1,000 of it will go, the title company will hold on to it on your behalf. And by the way, I didn't mention it in the last video, but let's say that during that 10-day option period, you terminate the contract for whatever reason. I said that you would not get your termination option money back, let's say $100. That goes to the seller for their troubles of taking it off the market. You will get your earnest money back though, okay? So as long as you're not the person who defaults on the contract, you will get that earnest money back, right? Title company will write you a check and then they'll send that earnest money back to you. So forgot to mention that in the last one. But for now, you've got an accepted offer. And again, starting I believe in April of 2021, you can send earnest money and the option, let's say $1,100 directly to the title company. They'll hold $1,000 of it in earnest money, and they'll make sure that the $100 gets to the seller or the seller's agent. So that is really, really important, okay? Now, the next thing that we're going to do, that I'm going to do, is schedule a home inspection as quickly as humanly possible, okay? Now, I cannot choose the home inspector for you, but I have a list of all of the inspectors in El Paso. I have a couple of them that are highlighted that I've worked with and I recommend, but I'm gonna pass that list on to you. You can reach out, you can see how much each inspector costs, you can pick one, and then you just tell me which one you're gonna go with, and then I will set up that home inspection as quick as humanly possible. Because let's say that you're doing a 10-day termination option period. We want to, within those 10 days, as quick as possible, we want to get the inspection done so that we have time to make sure that there's nothing major wrong with the home. And then we also have time to negotiate any repairs or price alterations. The 10 days, by the way, if we got our offer accepted on Monday, day 1 is Tuesday, and then day 3 all the way through 10, including weekends, goes out from that point. So those two things happen really quickly. Earnest and option money got to get delivered, right? And then we have to get that home inspection. That is really, really important. So as soon as we get an offer accepted, there's kind of a flurry of activity, right? And obviously as your real estate agent, I'm going to make sure that we handle that and take care of that and get everything that we need to get done on our part done quickly, effectively, and at the best cost for you. So that's kind of what happens when the offer gets accepted. Let's say that you're using a home loan. It's taking about, I've been saying it takes about 30 to 45 days from the moment the contract gets accepted and signed by the seller to the moment that it closes and you get handed those keys. Lately though, this is March of 2021, lately I'm starting to say more like 40 to 55 days for whatever reason. So in the next video, we're going to talk about what one of those big reasons is, why it's taking a little bit longer. And though, like I said, the main impetus of this lesson or this video is as soon as that seller accepts your offer, a couple of things really need to get done. We need to be on the ball, ready to act, and make the best decisions so that you're getting the home that you think you're getting, and you're not losing it because your agent wasn't on top of it and let some things fall through the cracks. So that is an accepted offer.